Waiting until this notification go out for all of you to come in and see what I do. Uh-oh. Call myself putting on some music. Let's see what's playing. Okay, I see a like button. I don't see a watching. Hold on here now. How you hit the like button but you ain't watching? Oh, there you go. We're just waiting for some more people to come in. I'm trying to find something on the radio. I don't know what to, because I'm not at home. I'm on my way home. But I always like to sit here in the car and catch some vitamin D while I'm in the car going home. And I'm putting on the radio. Okay, we got some more people in here. Alright, forget the radio. I'm gonna have to edit it out anyway, I'm sure. Let's see. Alright with me. Anyhow, how y'all doing this afternoon? Let me roll down this window so this sun can come straight to me and not through the window, because that's not getting, I think the UV blocker on the windows or whatever stops it, and I want all the UV, the vitamin D. Y'all know I like that vitamin D. I'm gonna get that vitamin D. Anyway, how y'all doing this afternoon? I'm sure y'all are at work checking me out, and I know some of my haters that make me greater watching and listening. What's up, Miss Julia? I'm living a material world and I'm just a material girl. I know that's right. Isn't that Cyndi Lauper? And I am a material girl, so now that I am living in a material world. Hey, chain breaker, I know that's right. I like your name. That's what I'm all about. Breaking the chains, negative chains in my life. Oh, yeah, that is Madonna. Cyndi Lauper had that, girls just wanna have fun. Oh, girls. Yeah, I think that was Cyndi Lauper. And that was Madonna. Y'all right. Hey, Jeff R. What's up, sweetie pie? Yeah, the 80s was a great time, honey. For all the cokeheads. I swear all of them they were doing nothing but partying. They still was coming out of that disco of the 70s, and they was all snorting. Man, that's when you had that, we are the world. I cry every time I watch that video, because half of them are dead and gone, and it's like, dang. I believe in reincarnation and they backing everything, but dang, I can't watch it. It bring me to tears from person to person they show, and I'm like, they dead, that was dead too. We are the world. Feel like I'm in the Color Purple movie to my with Whoopi Goldberg, that her sister was doing the hand clapping motion or whatever they was doing. Atima ma ba 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 Atima, or whatever they was singing. I don't know, but yeah, that's how I feel when I listen to that "We Are the World" song. What's up, CP3? You say I remember seeing the photo of them in the studio everywhere when I was a kid. Man, listen, back then, me and my cousin, we like when our moms always bought us, like, she had the red Michael Jackson pocketbook with his face on it, and I had the blue one. So, and just like when we had, remember that's when they had the Spider Woman underwear. So she and I both had the Spider Man underwear. And we're talking about children, we ain't talking about grown adults. But yeah, and I remember being mad because her set looked closer to what Wonder Woman wear, and mine's didn't. My cousin always had the right one. Like she had the red pocketbook and I had the blue. Why couldn't I have the red pocketbook? She had a Michael Jackson glove and I ain't had no Michael Jackson glove. Why my mom ain't buy me no Michael Jackson glove? No, just yeah, but those were some good times, the 80s. Yes, honey, those were some good times. Yes, they were. Had lots of fun. I remember having the Black Annie doll. Child, they might as well gave me the white one. 'Cause I said I was the only child with the Black Annie doll on the planet. I ain't never seen nobody else with the Black Annie doll. But my parents weren't pro-black like that, Like my mom never talked about the black stuff. My dad did from time to time, but it wasn't nothing major. Um, And thank you, Moon Snake, for all your lies that you was posting up there. So I had to call my sister today, not the youngest one, Siobhan. I called her today and left her a voicemail, and I said for her to call me so she can give me my dad's number so we can have a conversation. And I'm going to ask him to come on up here and talk to y'all. Because listen here, I don't know what's wrong with y'all. Family go through stuff. Family go through stuff. And it doesn't mean they're not family. I don't know how many times I got to tell the story. When my mother died, I didn't want to talk to nobody. Nobody. So all of this, we found that. First of all, y'all mixing a whole lot of lies, and it's disgusting. A whole lot of lies and disgustingness that you're adding to the stories and doing this and doing that. You don't know what you're talking about. I'm going to tell you like that. You don't know what you're talking about. But I'm going to bring him up, and I'm going to bring my sister up. And maybe my auntie I'll just probably call all of them on the phone and not have them come hit the link and put them through all of that shit. We just going to call them on the phone and talk to them. And some people may say, well, you don't have to explain yourself. It's not about me explaining myself to y'all. It's about me facing things that I've been running from for years. Stuff that I didn't want to face. Stuff that I didn't want to address. But in my spirit, I kept communicating that to my spirit. Even without words, we communicate with our spirit what we really want. And our spirit will answer what we really want. I use the example and the analogy of how when we want to do another job, we tell our spirit what we want, and then when the spirit bring it, we ain't ready. We go into rebellious mode until we're forced into the blessing. So all of this, like I said, me wanting to create these channels, me wanting to just be me wanting to come out of this storm, me just wanting to live my life the way I was before my mom passed away. A lot of us, all of us were hurt. So what you're talking about, I appreciate that you're talking about it because it's forcing me to deal with all of those things that I have been running from. So after I deal with the siblings, I've already dealt with my uncle, called my auntie. We've been having great conversations, and my cousin. And then, I'm gonna talk to my dad. Now I don't know if I'm ready to talk to my other aunties yet. I don't know yet. That's a whole nother ball game. But y'all probably can call them on the phone and they'll say something and then force me to talk to them. Face my fears. Because as I'm saying, I don't know if I'm ready to deal with that yet. It's me saying, are you ready to face that fear? I don't know. I don't know yet. Maybe. Maybe not. But I appreciate you. I always tell y'all, you need haters. Haters make you greater. Their job is to make you greater. I use the story of Jesus when he was being tempted at the mountaintop, and Satan said, "Turn this rock into bread." And Jesus answered accordingly, and then Satan took him higher. So as y'all play as the Satans of my life, and that's great, that's wonderful, that's your job. You take me up higher because you forced me to address things that I didn't want to address, that I wanted to continue to hide behind. But I don't want to hide anymore. So I want you to continue doing what you're doing. I don't know how I can relay that message to y'all. I don't want y'all to stop what you're doing. But I'm still going to take your channels because there were different ways you could have done what God wanted you to do. So I still have to punish you. And I'm still going to take your channels. You think I'm going to let you uh, just throw jabs at me and I ain't going to throw some back? Oh, no, I'm still going to throw some back. Don't get it twisted. You're doing your job. I'm grateful for it. But Satan still gets punished. Don't get it twisted. Satan does his job, but he still has to get punished. So, just like even with me, I was doing what I was doing. So when the karma came back to me, I was ready because I understand the science of what you put out there comes back to you. Life is like a pendulum. It swings both ways. And I had a good 3-year run. So it's got to look hard. It got to look like, dang, dang, dang. But really, it's like, I'm so glad that I could talk about it. Oh, I'm so glad it's over with. It's out there. Woo, Lord. Trying to keep all of this together, keep the identities, hide this, make sure they don't see that. Man, I'm so glad that portion is over. And I don't give a fuck. I don't. I promise you I don't. But keep doing what you're doing because the more you do, the more blessings come to my life. If it's making me face fears, then so be it. So, yeah. Uh-oh, somebody got a message that wasn't seen. Let me see, who's this? Potentially inappropriate. Let's see, who is this being it? Oh, that's Julia. Uh-oh, Julia up there cussing. Hold on, we have to show what she said. Hold on, let me see what y'all say. Y'all know I was on my little rant. Chilling, just getting off work. Ooh, Jeff, I like when a man work, honey. That's a turn on. Now, when my daddy come up here, don't you be talking freaky to me like that. I remember seeing the photo of that. Okay, I seen that. We already talked about that. You had the Wonder Woman. What where underwear? Shit, I'm so excited. The Wonder Woman underwear set too. Did you have the red drawers or the blue drawers? What's up, Lonnie? That's good. You working things out. Family drama runs deep. It does. I'm like, listen, from the moment, think about this. When Gilbert Arenas said, I'm going to put your ass out there, and everybody came to my chat to see what my response was going to be, I'm going to leave that motherfucker alone. He connected to the Jewish mafia. There are dead bodies. He got the money to find me. I told y'all then, I'm not an idiot. I showed y'all then, I'm going to use my damn common sense. Ain't nobody going to push me into doing something stupid. That's how you end up in jail, prison, and dead, letting the crowd push you. You trying to maintain your ego. Even with me and Biz, when we got into it, people are like, ooh, they about to. No, we're not. I'm going to get up here, apologize for my friend getting hurt, his feelings getting hurt through our spat. Now, I still stand on what I say. He don't like that I still stand on what I say. I said, but it wasn't the intent to upset him. And you see, I got up there, I apologized, and I killed it. And I'm hoping that it'll show people that it's okay to apologize. It's okay to say you're facing your fears. It's okay to face family drama. It's okay to say, I can't beat you and I'm not going to post nothing about you. And like I told you, you want me to go at Kwame for you? Because I know he has the capability to probably get the mafia to come kill me. You know what I mean? Saying? Oh Lord, Biz trying to call me while I'm live. Decline, Bizzer. Hey, Skinny. So when people they have so many facades. They pretend they got all this money. They pretend they got all the friends. They just living the lavish life, and I'm like, that ain't life. If you find me somebody that got uh look like they got it going on. They got the woman, they got the money, they got this and got that, and I'm gonna show you somebody that probably got cancer. Because we all have to go through lessons in this life. Period. We can all pretend like, oh, well, I bought this and I got that. And you're probably unhappy. Remember, Gil told the story of how he had all the money, all of this. And here he is in his I think he was in his Maybach driving. And he was like, what am I doing? We can gain all these material things and still be unattached to this world. I'm so unattached. Listen, when I bought my last house and I was buying all of these dishes and plates and this and pots, I say, first of all, you don't even cook. Why you buy all this shit? You bought 10 sets of the same plate and you're not even going to invite nobody over to the house to eat. Why do you have 10 sets? Why? I had to stop myself just about 2 years ago. I was buying all this shit. I bought all this Tupperware, and then I had the Tupperware, then I had the glassware, then I had the colorful plates, then I got the white plates, and it was like, it's just you. Why do you have all this shit? I had to come to realization, this shit don't matter. This shit don't matter. And I knew better because when my mom passed, right? And we was cleaning up her house and everything and deciding who get what, it turned into a fight. And as I'm watching my siblings pick and choose what they wanted, I was sitting there at the table thinking, I don't want none of it. I don't want none of it. I felt no connection. Like, look at how she accumulated all of these things. And when she dies, it don't mean a hill of beans to nobody else. So I looked at the things that were in my own home and I was just like, when I die, this shit ain't gonna mean nothing to nobody. All the cards you keep, all the pictures. My mama had pictures of people at her that she worked with, people I ain't never seen before. You know what I did with those pictures that were so precious to her? Threw it in the damn trash. What me and my sister's gonna do with pictures of her coworkers we don't know? Nothing. So it made me look at life so different. It made me not want to connect to anything because when you pass, you can't take none of this shit with you. That's why I'm not materialistic. I used to make jokes in the chat when they was talking about sneakers and stuff, and I said, I got my Walmart shoes. You think I'm lying? I don't care about those things because when I die, ain't nobody gonna give a fuck. They gonna fight over the shit. but it won't mean to them what it meant to me. So I began to spend less and just invest my money. I got to go sell stock and bonds or whatever if I wanted to go buy something because I put all my money into investments. That I can pass on from generation to generation. That I can pass on to my siblings, to my nieces. But passing on a pair of shoes, bowl, dishes, man, I just watched them. I just was, child. I want this. I want that. I don't want this. I don't want that. You want this? Nah, you got it. It's all yours, baby. It don't mean a hill of beans to me. Let me see what y'all talking about. You said you had the blue ones. That's one thing. See, my channels are about me being me. And I love it. Because they say you should always pick a job or something and it'll make you money doing what you love. And I love being able to just talk about it, not hide it. It is what it is. You're supposed to be focused on your own life to worry about someone else's life. Yard sale, less is more. Yeah, it just feels good to express myself, to say what's on my mind. And I was rehearsing in my head, like, what are you going to say to your sister? What are you going to say to your dad? What are you going to say to this one? What are you going to say to that one? Um, I don't know, call all of the answers. But now I'm stronger. Now I'm ready to, well, I won't even say I'm stronger. I'm less angry. Because if I had to talk to them, confront them, address situations years ago, it would have been pure anger and made things worse. I would have said things because y'all know my mouth is sharp. I'll say something that's going to cut you deep. And I didn't want to do that with them. So I just stayed quiet like Mama used to always say. If you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. Hey, Leon. So, I've matured a lot. And when I really recognized that maturity, when I was able to hit that panel with Biz and just apologize. No sweat off my back. It didn't matter what nobody else had to say. It was in that moment that I had graduated to the next level. And I was ready to deal with whatever comes next. So I'm grateful for that moment, for my growth in that moment. Because other people would have went up there and went ham and then they would be all hollering, screaming. They'd be still going at it to this day forever and exposing all each other's business. And it would be terrible for them, entertainment for everybody else. But nah. What's up? Oh yeah, that's you, Lee. For a minute there, thought I saw Phoenix rising. I put my glasses on. But yeah. Cause if I gotta put a mirror up to everybody else, I gotta put a mirror up to myself. You telling them to face theirs, are you gonna face your own fears? Yep, I am. Put my big girl Wonder Woman panties on, and yep. So I'm enjoying every moment. Every moment. Ooh, it's been 25 minutes. Have I been getting enough vitamin D? I closed the window at one point because it started to get a little too chilly. Let me get me some more D. Turn off radio. What kind of... Y'all hear this whack-ass music? Just whack as hell. Yeah, it's called sitting in the car. But, that's all I really have. Not too much. Hey, Derry. I might talk to y'all when I get home. I need to come up with some more. I have topics, but I got to be in the mood for my topics. Like, I know I want to talk about, I know I want to go over C. Freeman Ill's video. He was a ADAP teacher that taught a lot of the sciences of the Bible and other holy books. And I got a lot of understanding from him. Some things, at the time when I watched him years ago, I didn't get a full understanding. But now that I've gotten more information to go with it, it's getting chilly again. Well, it ain't stopped being chilly, but I can feel it. I want to go back over those videos, and I think it would be helpful to everybody watching. And then, so yeah, well, I gotta figure out what topics I really want to talk about. Maybe I'll take a nap. It's that nap time weather. I think I need to stop over at Aldi's and see what I want for dinner. Oh, shoot. I forgot. Anyhow, I believe that the Bible is man-made. Well, I believe that the Bible is man-made too, in the sense of, I don't believe aliens came to the planet and wrote the pages, made a book. Human beings wrote the book. But if you go by what the book says, Jesus said, ye are gods. So then you would say, it's all inspired by God, if everybody's a God. So, but whether it's inspired by God or just human beings came up with it, there's a lot in it that we can use to better our lives, better ourselves. So that's what's important. What can we do? What can we use in it to make our lives better? So yeah. Well, what's wrong with following the 10 Commandments? It's not so much sitting here trying to figure out whether it was written by this one or written by that one. You just say, well, is it good advice? Yeah. One time, my godmother always used to be upset with me about something. And it usually was somebody came to her and said I said something in a rude way. I was still learning how to control my tongue. I was offending people, didn't even know I was offending them. I still do it. I offend people, and I don't even know I offend people, and they get so mad, and they be trying to get at me and stone me to death. I don't even know I'm offending you. So she would come and tell me, and this, and she said, and people coming. I said, well, send them to me. I'll deal with it. A smart mouth like that. But basically, she said somebody that came to her and said I said something. And she said, well, you might not have liked the way she said it, but is what she said true? So when it comes to the Bible, you may not like the way some people use it to harm others or control others, but are there things in there that can benefit your life? And you just take that and not stress yourself about anything else. You know, just take what you need and move on. No need to stress yourself. The same can be said of relationships. It didn't work out. Take what was good and move on. Now, that's easier said than done, but that's one way to look at it. All right, now we at the 30-minute mark, and I'm about to go home now. Now, let's see. Say this, please. I ain't saying that shit. You thought you was gonna trick me into saying it before I said it? I mean, before I read it? You must be tripping. Yeah, you tried to get me. I think I'm in this gentleman's way. He looked like he's doing an assessment on the building. I forget what you call those people. Surveyor. And I think I'm in his way. So I'm gonna get up out of here and get out of his way. Alright. One of y'all go live so I can listen to y'all while I drive home. That's why I went live. None of y'all live. Y'all go live so I can go listen. Shoot. Sometimes I want to listen too. Well, most of the time. But anyhow, I'm just rambling. Alrighty. Talk to y'all later. No, hit the Cash App and I'll say what you want me to say. Bye.